And that was how Callum Hudson-Odoi scored Nottingham Forest's only goal to beat four-time Premier League consecutive defending champions Manchester City. But not only did his goal get the valuable 3 points, rather it also brought Forest closer to contesting for the Premier League title this season for the first time in 30 years. And it also breathed life into Nuno Espirito Santos' men's dream of playing at the UEFA Champions League for the first time in 45 years. But the big talking point is, how did Nottingham Forest end up beating Manchester City with Callum Hudson-Odoi, the English player of Ghanaian descent, becoming the hero of the day? Well, stick and stay as I bring you more updates on this right here on Sports Updates Ghana. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. Now, before we get into it at all, let's listen to what Callum Hudson-Odoi said before the game.
What about Ghanaian fans, bro? Just tell them.
Happy Ghana Independence Day.
No, say it in a
No,
tweet.
you have to say it in tree. Happy Ghana Independence Day.
Can you say it in tweet?
I think I have to say it in tree.
No. Okay, sorry. Repeat.
But happy Independence Day.
Jeez.
Ghana Independence Day.
Jeez. With this day being here, we pray all the cities are your portion. Is that how you say cities?
Yeah.
How you know? Say it in Ghanaian. Cities.
Cities, bro. Yes.
No, but that's the English accent. Say
Cities. I'm not going to say it in a Ghanaian accent, bro.
Kwame, say it. Said it. We pray all the cities are yours.
Well, that was what Callum Hudson-Odoi said before the game. He wished Ghana a happy Independence Day, and you know, this week was Ghana's 68th independence celebration. And well, Callum Hudson-Odoi was handed a starting role in Nottingham Forest starting lineup, same as another player of Ghanaian descent, that is Jeremy Doku. He started for Man City in this particular game. Well, how did the first half end? It ended in a goalless draw between the two sides. It was a difficult first half, and this was how Manchester City's rep summed up the first half performance.
Well, there's been no goals for either side as we reach half-time here at the City ground. A pretty even first half. I have to say, we've probably had one of the better chances. Nico coming the closest. But yeah, the second half, really its way. Stay tuned.
So after she brought us the first half update, well, after the loss, she didn't bring us the second half update, but that is not a problem at all because I got you. Well, in the second half, a shot from Forest struck the post, beating Edison, which nearly got Nottingham Forest a goal. Let's check that out. So that was how Nottingham Forest came close to scoring in the second half, but that did not deter them at all. They kept on probing, and when it looked like the match was ending in a goalless draw with both sides picking up a point, well, Nottingham Forest stand Pep Guardiola's Blue Army to score the winner thanks to Callum Hudson-Odoi late in the game around the 80th minute. But how was the goal scored? Well, it was Gibbs White who sent an inch-perfect long pass to Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right flank of City's defense, and the English-born player of Ghanaian descent then dribbled his way into Man City's box and found the back of the net, shooting into the unthinkable tight corner. Well, let's check that goal, which was scored by Callum Hudson-Odoi once again right here on the channel. So yes, that was how Callum Hudson-Odoi managed to score the goal in the game for Nottingham Forest. But shortly after scoring the goal, Callum Hudson-Odoi was subbed off shortly, but I like how he had a chat with his fellow Ghanaian descent, that is Jeremy Doku before leaving the pitch. You know, they are all players of Ghanaian descent, although they represent other European countries. Jeremy Doku represents Belgium, but Callum Hudson-Odoi represents England, but they all have their Ghanaian roots and they can speak Twi and all that. So they were trying to have a third, as you can see on your screens. But after Callum Hudson-Odoi was substituted in the game, Nottingham Forest made sure they defended their goal till the final whistle, and that was how they managed Liverpool with 67 points after 28 games played. In second place is Arsenal with 54 points, and Arsenal are looking forward to closing the gap with Liverpool, and tomorrow they come up against Manchester United, a struggling side, my dear Manchester United. But in third place is Nottingham Forest with 51 points, and they are a little bit far away from Liverpool, but it's not really that far. If they work hard, they can still maintain the gap and also stick with the third position and qualify for the UEFA Champions League next season. But Man City are in fourth place with 47 points, and you can calculate the gap between Man City and Nottingham Forest, Man City and Arsenal in second place, and the gap between Man City and Liverpool, who are in first place. For Chelsea, they have 46 points. A win could also see them overtake Man City on the Premier League table, as well as Newcastle, if they are able to win their game, they could possibly overtake Man City over there. So that is how the Premier League table looks currently. But the big man of the day, that is Callum Hudson-Odoi, after the game had this to say about the perfect pass, that Gibbs White gave him to score the goal.
One of the passes of the season from Morgan Gibbs White.
100%. Every time I tell him, just look for me, and he found me. So he knows he's got that quality. He's a special player. So I'm happy for the pass, and I said, buzzing with the win.
So that is Callum Hudson-Odoi over there. Now, I want to ask you a question. How many goals do you think that Callum Hudson-Odoi has scored so far this season in the Premier League? Can you tell me? Well, can you guess it? Well, let me tell you. Callum Hudson-Odoi has scored a total of 8 goals in 29 appearances for Nottingham Forest this season. There is no time in his life that Callum Hudson-Odoi has scored more goals in his entire senior or professional career than this season. Last season, he scored 5 goals, which was more than the goals he scored for Chelsea in his entire Premier League time at Chelsea, and this season he has extended it to 8 goals. It tells you that Nottingham Forest are giving Callum Hudson-Odoi something, and that is what has spurred him on to score more goals. But I'll leave it here and see you in the next one, where I talk about why Ghana should get Callum Hudson-Odoi to come and play for the Black Stars. I'll tell you more in my next video. But until then, please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and if you love what I do, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out for now.